Hi, this is Jason with Banna Properties. A question that we often hear is, can I sell land if I have a mortgage on it in Texas? So I have a picture here of the map of the state of Texas with all the different counties. And many people will say, how do I sell land? What's the process to sell my property in Texas when I have a mortgage? So if I have a mortgage on my property, what this literally is, in legal terms, is a deed of trust. It basically is the equivalent of a lien on the property, which means that you're not going to be able to sell that property without settling or satisfying that lien. No buyer would buy that from you without settling the lien, because then they would be responsible for settling it. So you need to pay this mortgage off, or pay this lien off, which is what a mortgage actually is on the property, in order to have the legal right to transfer the property. So the first thing that you need to do if you have a mortgage on your land is you need to request a mortgage statement from the bank or the lender. You need to know how much you owe. How much is left owed on this property? Now, if you owe more than the property is currently worth, it could be a problem, but in many cases, the property will be worth more than what you actually owe. The second thing is to find a cash buyer. So you're going to advertise the property yourself, or you could, if you're looking for a quick sale, you could fill out our form on this site, or talk to a land investor like myself, and you're going to find a cash buyer that's willing to give you amount of cash for this property. And then you're going to sign a purchase agreement, and you're going to take it through title to the title company. And in that closing process, you are going to be required to settle or to pay the mortgage off in order to complete the closing. So how that's going to work, it's very simple. The buyer is going to bring the money to the closing, put it into escrow. The title company is then going to take from that money and pay off the lender, satisfy or settle the mortgage, and then they're going to give you the difference. So if you owe $20,000 in a mortgage on the property and you sell it for $30,000, you would keep the $10,000 difference minus the closing costs or taxes or any other expenses for the transaction. So it's fairly simple. You can sell a property you have a mortgage on. It's simply a matter of finding a cash buyer that's willing to pay you for that property, and you're going to then take it through a title company that will settle that mortgage at the sale of the property. You're not going to keep all the proceeds from the sale of the property, because you obviously have to pay off the mortgage. Okay, I hope this video has been a help to you. And if you have land in Texas that you would like to sell, or in other states, please feel free to fill out the form on our site and get a cash offer for your property from an investor like myself. Thank you.